Hey Gemini, I hope that you guys are all doing great. Welcome to your August love reading. So today we're going to take a look and see into your love life this month, what kind of energy is coming in for you, experiences coming your way. All right, you guys, I do hope that you enjoy the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share the video. And if you happen to be new here, thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. I do hope that you'll stick around and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into your love reading, Gemini. Okay, before I begin, I just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit. So I can see Libra's energy coming through. It could be who you're involved with now, Gemini, or maybe your moon or rising signs. Could be cross watchers here. I feel like there's definitely this energy of interferences from outsiders, that's for sure. With the Three of Cups in reverse, it's like a big red flag to me about like certain obstacles that could come between you and your person. Whether it's this is for those of you that have a history, but if you have a history with this person of maybe them not being faithful to you, I feel like I have to give you a heads up from spirit that there looks like there's the energy of someone still lurking in the picture. For others of you, I just feel like it's obstacles, things that come between you and your person, whether it's this person's own family members, this person's friends, or your friends or your family members. It's like crossing the line. It is. I feel like you have someone either in your life, in your person's life, that tries to cross the line, and that'll make sense to, you know, if you've dealt with someone that hasn't been faithful, or maybe you yourself, Gemini, have not been faithful. There's a lot of energy here of temptations around you. But for others of you, I just feel like it's what interferes in the harmony in your connection. The Three of Cups is could even be a strong feminine presence. The women in your life, the important women in your family, even if you have sisters, or the important women, or that's what the energy's like. And where it comes in reverse is it's getting in the way. I think that you guys have to be careful with how much you choose to let others into your connections. Whether it's just opening up and venting to the people that you feel comfortable doing that with, I would say to really reconsider and kind of hold off on that, because it's almost like it's crossing the line. And I feel like if you give someone an inch, they're going to take a mile. Like if you let someone into your business, you may not like the kind of opinion that they give to you. Okay, that's just important. That's like a side note. That's what I can see. The Ace of Wands coming in reverse around the King of Swords. Those are very like almost sterile kind of energies. And it can be someone that's very difficult to read, someone that's very difficult to communicate with. I wonder if you feel like your person is shutting down as far as the communication. Shutting down, and like even when you look at their face, you don't really know what's going on with them and what they're thinking. So if any of you feel like you are seeing red flags, I'm seeing those same red flags too. You know, I hate to tell you that gives me no pleasure, Gemini, but I'm not going to lie to you about what the energy is. There's a lot of red flags and interferences here. I think you guys are going to get to the place though where you stop and you're taking stock of things. The Seven of Pentacles is the overall energy coming in for you. That's taking a good hard look at the math, so to speak. Well, I've done these things, and then when I look at what's going on with my person, I want to see how this adds up. So there's definitely a lot of energy here of thinking about things very deeply, and even reading into things, reading between the lines. I just can't help but see like a rocky kind of energy. The Page of Pentacles is even like feeling small, and maybe even someone around you feeling like they have to prove themselves to you. You know, these energies are general. So I'm reading for you, Gemini, but I do wonder how you'll receive this energy in. I wonder if you are the one that feels like your person is very difficult to read and communicate with this month, and does that leave you feeling small? Or, you know, for others of you, you may be the one that is kind of letting someone cross the line with you. I do want to look at that Three of Cups energy. It just seems like there's something very suspicious going on to me, something very fishy going on. Like if you guys in your connections, if your person is really distant with you, if they're no longer engaging with you physically, sexually, and if like deep down you feel like something's up or there's someone else in the picture, this could be a confirmation to you from spirit to trust your intuition, especially if this person has a pattern. But for others of you, I wonder if, you know, it's the same energy where they're hard to read, they're shutting down. You guys are not as close as you have, you know, not as close as you usually are as far as the intimacy. There's definitely something preoccupying your person. I want to look at that Three of Cups. It's funny because the King of Swords is repeating. Your Gemini energy is here. Leo's energy is here. I wonder if any of you are dealing with a Libra, another Gemini, or a Leo, because the energy is very strong. The Nine of Wands is like, I'm wondering how the other one really feels about me. I feel like I'm all alone. I feel like I need support. I feel, you know, I just think it's, yes, it's the energy of temptation, like someone interfering with the other one when they're at a vulnerable and weak point. You know, it could be they're opening up and, you know, venting to someone. And there is a real chance of things crossing the line. I will say that. For others of you, I feel like the energy is, maybe you opening up to, you know, the women that you're close to in your life, whether it's family or friends, opening up and expressing what you feel is off between you and your partner. And I just feel like that's something you really need to be careful with. I have to say it again because I just feel like outside influence and letting others interfere in the connection, it's something that you should really try to avoid. And the best person to talk about your connection with is your person. Where I know that's not the easiest thing. It just seems like there could be some difficult conversations that you guys end up having. Like you may end up having to address the elephant in the room. And that's not always the easiest thing to do. Like talking about why aren't we as close as we once were? Why are we not connecting physically and sexually the way that we once did? You know, I just feel like there's a lot, there's difficulties here. I'm not gonna lie, there are difficulties coming up this month, but that doesn't mean that you won't overcome them if it's handled the right way. I do feel like open communication and talking is one of the most important things to do. I mean, that's what I can see with this Ace of Swords coming through, because that's like living the truth, speaking the truth, expressing the truth to one another. So the truth is going to come out. I want to look at that Ace of Wands. the Two of Pentacles coming through like that, it just lets me know the way that things are not adding up. Like something is off and something is lopsided here. So I just feel like you need to be careful, Gemini, if you can relate to the energies of someone that's not faithful to you. And don't let anyone blame their behavior on you. Like, you made me do this or you made me do that, that kind of thing. You know, you can't control anyone or make anyone do anything. I think that's really important to throw out there. I think that's important because I can see where someone might try to flip things and blame their own bad choices on the other person. But I just feel like there's a lot that's gonna come out this month. So if anyone is suspicious that their person has someone else in the picture, I just feel like it's not going to be able to be hidden anymore. Or if, you know, for whoever it is that's in that position watching this, I feel like it's suspicions are definitely growing. The Seven of Pentacles is repeating as well. I feel like I see you guys really being in this place of just contemplating and really taking a good hard look at what you've given as opposed to what you receive. And there is just something here where I think you're going to feel like you want more and need more from your person. That's what the energy is like. Don't think I'm putting the blame on you or putting the blame on your person, but this is, it's like one thing affects the other. It's feeling like there's a lack of intimacy, feeling like there's a lack of chemistry even even just like that interaction on a physical and intimate level, you know, physically, sexually, feeling like that, like that's lacking. And I know where that's very confusing to one of you. When you're not connecting with your person the way that you once did or you usually do, I'm sure that can really throw you off because that's what I can see. And I just feel like there's a lot of being susceptible and being vulnerable. So if you know that you're someone that has someone that's, you know, been crossing the line, and maybe there's been a lot of flirting that's been built up, a tension that's been mounting, I just think that you have to be really aware of like the mounting temptations that I can see. And how even if whoever this is that feels so alone like this and needs so much more affection and attention from their person, because that's what it's like. Someone needs more affection, they need more attention. And I wonder if both of you are in this place that like when you look at things you feel like something's not adding up. I just think that I can see someone making a mistake of turning to the outside for comfort rather than turning to their person for comfort. And that's like the moral of the story almost. It's better to turn to your person than to someone on the outside, whether it's cheating or just being susceptible to this person's flirtatious energy, flattering energy, or whether it's like venting to your girlfriends or like your close family members, the females in your life. I just feel like it is so much better to turn and work things out with your person. Okay, Gemini, that's what I can see. That's what I can see going on this month. You know, I don't want to scare you. Like, if you know your person's not a cheater and there's no history of that, don't jump to conclusions and feel like they're all of a sudden going to cheat on you, because the Three of Cups in reverse is like an interference. But for those of you that can relate to that energy and you have been feeling like something's going on and you've been feeling suspicious, I feel it and I see it too. So I think you really need to know that your intuition won't steer you wrong. So there's definitely a lot of figuring things out with someone this month, Gemini. stopping and really analyzing things and thinking about what you deserve, maybe even thinking about what you should be giving back to your person, back to the connection, sharing with them. That's what's going on. So definitely not the smoothest of energies, but it doesn't mean that it's something that can't be handled and overcome. It is like important to address the elephant in the room. It's important to talk things through, because that's what I can see from spirit. It's definitely a very emotional time for some of you. All right, Gemini, that's what I can see going on, you know, in August. Of course, I'll be back with more readings throughout the month. I just want to say thank you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to like the video. Oh, did I just say that? I did. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Share the video. I hope you'll subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you again, Gemini. I love you so much. I'll see you guys in the next reading.